Hi everyone, it is LaRon Quarles, the owner of SBL Hair Loss here in Pleasantville, New Jersey. I have been meaning to get this live done, get this broadcast done all week, and I have been trying to just find some time to do it. I'm in the process of trying to make a topper for a client so that I can have that shipped out by tomorrow, but I kept saying I haven't been able to really post on my lives and on my timeline too much lately about just some education and health and wellness issues. But you guys know I love to post about health and wellness because health and wellness makes it easier for you to understand why you may be having some issues when you experience the same thing and you have scalp issues and hair loss. So let me see if I can turn around because this glare is getting on my nerves. I hate to use this room to do any posting, but this is my salon room and this is not usually where I do my lives. But again, my name is LaRon and I am a certified trichologist here in the Pleasantville, New Jersey area. And I wanted to talk to you today about upper GI disturbances. Now, when we talk about upper GI disturbances, I need you to understand that anything that you eat goes down your esophagus and into your stomach. So when I talk about upper GI disturbances, gastrointestinal, GI, upper GI, so that means the stomach, and it encompasses the liver, the gallbladder, and the stomach. So they all kind of work in tandem. The stomach, is the base for you to collect the contents of your food, and then with enough hydrochloric acid, you're supposed to be able to digest it properly. But what happens is I find a lot of my women who sit in my chair, who I meet during my consultations, who are experiencing different issues, thinning issues, poor hair growth, and things related to their digestive issues. What I need for you all to understand is when you are having nausea, when you are having GERD, when you are having a lot of belching, a lot of burping behind your food when you eat, it's because you don't have enough stomach acid to properly neutralize your food. And what happens when you can't properly neutralize your food, you can't digest it properly, and then you can't therefore pull any of the minerals needed out of that food for your hair to grow properly, for your skin to form properly. And what happens? Then you're wondering, oh, well, maybe I need to add more protein to my diet. Maybe I need to add this oil to my scalp to get my hair to grow better. No, we have to fix what's not working here in the upper GI. So I have some helpful suggestions that you can do when you feel nauseated after you eat. A lot of my clients, they have already told me that they have GERD, so they're on omeprazole, or they're on some type of acid promoter so that they can have enough acid so they can digest their food properly. Because what happens with GERD, the food kind of backs up because there's not enough gastrointestinal stomach acid to neutralize your food properly, and the sphincter doesn't shut, it just keeps opening, so you get that burn and you get that uneasy feeling. Some of my clients also get nauseated shortly after they eat, and then they're like, they feel sick because you need additional stomach acid, you need additional acids in your food. And also you could be eating foods that are not right for your blood type. I'm going to show you what I mean. In combination with all of my consultations, I utilize what's called the blood type diet. So a lot of people that I see are type B, like myself, or they're typically type O. I also, like my best friend who lives in New Jersey, she is type A, and she's been plagued, her and her mom, because blood types are generally hereditary. They're both type A. They both had their gallbladder removed, and they do not eat the right food. And of course, my best friend doesn't listen to me. You can't be a prophet in your own land. She's not going to listen to me because she doesn't respect what I have to say, as if my word doesn't mean anything. Type A's generally cannot eat a lot of fat-laden food because their gallbladders usually give them a problem. So type A's usually should lean more to lean meat and or maybe closer to vegan type meals with not a lot of fat. Even an avocado might be too much fat for type A. So one of the reasons why you could be having some issues with your upper GI disturbances is because you're not eating the right food for your blood type. Next on the list, you need to supplement your digestion with acids. So yes, I love my ACV with the dusty stuff. I always say, yes, use the apple cider vinegar with the dusty stuff at the bottom. This is the raw kind. And I usually make it myself at home, and I just top that off, and I use some of the same apple cider vinegar that was always at the bottom, so that when I add more, it still has some of the mother from the last batch and the last batch and the last batch. But when you add apple cider vinegar to your diet, maybe a half an hour before you eat, or this is a very dry lemon because I've had it sitting here for weeks because I wanted to do this demonstration. When you add lemon or lime, citrus types, to your diet, just 8 ounces of water, 30 minutes before you eat, it prepares your stomach. It gets the acid pumps flowing in your stomach, and it prepares your body for the meal that's coming. It prepares it by adding that acid that you need. So you can add it before you eat. Some people like to drink it before they go to bed at night. Some people cannot tolerate apple cider vinegar, and I know it is a bit nasty. The pink amoxicillin medicine is nasty. A lot of medicine is nasty, but not everything on this earth is going to taste good, and that's a lot of Americans' problem. They want everything to taste good. Everything's not going to taste good, but it's good for you. So some helpful things that you can do is eat for your blood type. Make sure also, number 2, before you eat, when you know you're prone to GERD and you know you have issues with nausea and you get that full feeling, and then you lay down and you feel like your bra's tight and you get that burn, try adding a little bit of acid to your meal before you eat. Even if you drink it after, just add some acid to your meal and it will help you process your food better. Now also, when you're on a steady diet of omeprazole or acid reducers, sometimes those acid reducers siphon different minerals from your body, so you have to be careful. Find out by just researching which type of acid producer that you're taking and find out what different types of vitamins and minerals that you need to supplement, because each time you deposit a drug into your body, it has to buffer itself on the way out. So it usually pulls something out of you that your body needs, and that also contributes to you having thin, brittle, slow-growing, or not so great hair. Last but not least, because I am a big supporter of essential oils, I usually use my quick handy aromatherapy guide. So what is also good, which I usually do a lot of, is I just carry different oils around with me in a little dropper in my pocketbook. I take peppermint oil, I'll drop it on my hands, and I'll swish it around the front of my teeth when I'm talking to a client and I haven't had the chance to brush my teeth since the early morning. I'll carry peppermint and it just instantly freshens the breath. I also keep a dropper of lavender in my pocketbook all the time because I usually have sensitivity, or I may have scratched myself, and I'm a big proponent of using the herb to heal myself or to take care of myself. So what I want to recommend to you also is marjoram oil. Marjoram oil is wonderful. The citrus oils, they are wonderful when you add them to your water in the morning, or if you add them to your water before you have your meal. Now these oils, they have the alkalizing effect on the body. So some people are allergic and can't have citrus flesh. They can't have lemon's flesh. They can't have lime flesh. They can't have grapefruit flesh because of the different medications that they're on, but you may be able to tolerate the oil. So if you cannot have the juice, you can probably tolerate the oil. So again, marjoram oil is great to add to your water to drink before you start your meal, and that will help reduce some of the discomfort that you feel, because you need more acid so that you can digest your food properly. Because when you don't digest your food properly, what happens? You're not able to pull those minerals out of what it is that you eat, and it winds up taking it out on you, giving you thin, brittle, breaking, splitting hair. So you need to get all you can out of your meals, because everything that you eat, 20% of what you eat is reserved for hair, skin, and nails, and I've shared that with you guys before. Your brain and your organs have the first call on all nutrients. So if you're not able to digest what you're eating, even though you have the knowledge, come on, man, y'all killing me. You can't just say, I'm not going to do my part and try. So if you're on a steady diet of anti-acid or antacid reducers, things like that, try some of these natural remedies. Also, what will help your upper GI to digest some of the food properly is to add enzymes. Now, I'm a big supporter of isotonics, and I give this to all of my clients who don't like to always use pills and they don't want any more tablets. So I say try the isotonics, because the isotonic brand, you can just add it to water and it just dissolves, and it has the same weight as saliva and blood, so your body recognizes it better, and it's instantly absorbed into your bloodstream not even a half an hour, and it just does wonders for the body on an isotonic level than trying to digest a hard, chalky substance. And I have one thing else to share with you. Now, if you wonder why you can't handle that big meal like you used to maybe 20, 30 years ago, is because digestive enzymes weaken with age. Just like our estrogen levels, they topple and they go down with age. No one's estrogen goes up like this. Estrogen usually goes up like this, and then around 25 to 30, it starts to go down. It's the same with digestive enzymes. You know, when we're little, we can't have full meals. We have to have milk or breast milk for a while, then we can tolerate meals. Then as they age, you know, those digestive enzymes, they start going down just like everything else. So as you age, you cannot tolerate heavy, laden, fat foods the way you used to, and you need help. So again, digestive enzymes are always your friend. So if you haven't researched any of these items, please go to Google. Like I say all the time, Google is your friend. Plenty of information there. But don't wait too long. Try some of these things. And yes, they may not be the tastiest, but they're better for you. And I don't want anyone to have to survive forever on antacid reducers, because we don't want your stomach to pump the acid, and then you take the antacid reducers and it just neutralizes all the acids so that your body can just pump more acid. Just give it acid from the beginning, and then you're going to help yourself out a whole lot. Try taking some at night so it'll help your stomach throughout the night, so when you get up the next morning, you don't have to worry about having that heavy feeling. You have to sleep, you know, with pillows and everything. I have heard so many stories with my clients with GERD. But again, this is LaRon Quarles, and I'm your certified IIT trichologist, your hair loss and replacement specialist, your salon and cosmetology educator. I'm here in New Jersey. If there's anything that I can do for any of you, if I could sit down with you for 15 minutes just to let you know that what it is that we offer for everyone when they're having issues with their hair and scalp, please let me know. We're available on almost every channel: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn. We're here for you. You can always give us a call, 609-666-4674, and you can find us online at fixedthinninghair.com or hairlosscenternj.com. My name again, LaRon Quarles, certified IIT trichologist, signing off. Have a good day.